Hello and what is up, you guys? I hope that every single one of you is doing amazing today. In today's video, I thought that I would share my top favorite 20 studying tips with you. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Before getting into the video, I decided to categorize these 20 tips into 3 categories. Category number 1 is motivation. Category number 2 is focus. Category number 3 is mindset. In category number 1, which is motivation, we're going to be talking about tips that are going to keep you as motivated as possible. Tip number 1 in the motivation category is setting a goal. They always say when you feel like quitting, think about why you started. If you don't know why you're studying, you would never have the motivation to actually continue on studying. That is why setting a goal is very, very important. Number 2 is making a mood board. People call it a vision board, sometimes dream board. It basically is a group or like collection of ideas that are put into images about some things that you want to do by a certain time. You can either make a physical mood board by actually gluing or pinning images onto a board or like putting them into a frame, or making a digital mood board. You can use any collage app, download a couple of pictures that resemble your goals, just put them into one image. You can either print it out or use it as your wallpaper. And the most important thing about mood boards is actually seeing that mood board every single day, like all the time. So you can either like hang it in your room, put it on your desk, on the refrigerator, or as I said, as a background or like home screen, lock screen for your laptop, your phone, your iPad, etc. Number 3 is manifestation. Manifestation can be done like in so many ways. My favorites are just searching up my goal, the aesthetic of that goal. Like, it might sound very shallow, but the aesthetics, they really play a huge role in manifestation. You can also watch some videos on YouTube or like search for a couple of images on Pinterest to help you stay motivated and see how beautiful and how good that goal you want is. Always keep yourself surrounded with the idea that you actually are going to achieve all of your dreams and be what you actually want to be, because girl, you deserve it. Number 4 is using cute stationery. I don't know, like, it might sound funny. Having cute stationery and like looking at them all the time will make you want to use them. Once you use them, number 5, which has actually been working for me lately, which is writing a quote. I don't really know how to pronounce this. Before I start the studying session, I make sure to search on Pinterest, just look up motivation quotes, studying quotes, whatever, and write one down on like a piece of paper, on the back of your notebook, on a sticky note, whatever, and keep it in front of your face. So every time you're taking a break, you're not focusing, you just look at the quote and like, yeah, let's get back to studying. Number 5, which is a reward. Always keep something as a reward after your studying session. It could either be a physical thing like candy, chocolate, a snack, or it can be like doing your favorite thing. Number 7, which is amazing. It is looking up note-taking ideas and tips. You can find these on Pinterest. You can also find them on YouTube. They're so aesthetic and they really make you want to take notes right here, right now. They're amazing. Last tip in the motivation category is staying organized and always having a plan. I personally always like to plan everything I do. I write daily to-do lists, and I always like to make lists for like the chapters I'm studying. Making a plan and sticking to it is very, very important. Always start with making a plan and make progress sticking to it. On to category number 2, which is focusing. In this category, we're going to be sharing a couple of tips that can actually help you stay focused while you're studying. Tip number 1 is keeping mirrors away. Always avoid having mirrors in your studying space or near your desk. They are very, very distracting, so either keep them away, move them away from your studying space. You can put them back later, but always keep them away, or you can cover them. Number 2 is using a studying app or a focusing app. These apps are amazing. I use a Pomodoro app. You can use any app that helps you focus. The app that I'm using has many features. You can control like the length of the studying session or the focus session. You can add a couple of sounds. You can customize the length of the breaks, the duration of the breaks, and so many other options. I really like it. No, the video is not sponsored. Number 3 is not taking long breaks. Mini breaks are amazing, and also not doing consuming things while you're on a break, like reading or going on social media or drawing and this type of stuff. This stuff you do after the entire focus or studying session is over. I personally like to practice breathing and relax while my break is on. Number 3 is music. You can always play music while you're studying. I don't like playing loud music. Always like to play lo-fi music and sometimes rain sounds. Rain sounds are amazing. Tip number 5 is finding a studying partner. I have tried studying with a partner at college for like once or twice, and it was amazing. You can also find amazing videos on YouTube called Study With Me. I even have one on my channel. I mean, you can watch it after this one is over. And there also are some Study With Me videos where you can actually study with K-pop idols, which is amazing. I haven't tried it. I probably will, but people have been really liking those. Moving on to the third and the final category, which is the mindset. I actually didn't know what to call this category. But anyways, we're moving on to tip number 1, which is dress comfy. Yes, you don't have to look cute while you're studying, but just wear your favorite clothes, like the sweatbands that make you feel really comfortable, a hoodie, a t-shirt, whatever, just dress comfy. Tip number 2 is putting your hair in a bun, a ponytail, or wearing a headband. This might sound funny, but it really works. Like, just keeping my hair away from my face helps me stay focused. Number 3 is studying in a clean place. Clean your room, just tidy things up before you start studying. You won't be distracted this way. Number 4 is keeping a candle on your desk. The calm, slow flickering of the candle, so calming. Tip number 5 is always keeping water beside you. Please keep a bottle of water beside you while you're studying. You can always bring a drink or something, but water is important. Number 6 is temperature. It might not be that relevant, but really, I cannot study in a cold place. I'm someone who gets cold really easily, so I always try to set the temperature, play with the AC settings, so I have a nice temperature to study in. Last but not least, tip number 7 is to fix your sleeping schedule. I know that it is really hard, but it's not impossible. Yeah, that is it for today. I hope that you guys actually enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you think about it and what you want to see next. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!